The tourism sector, according to experts, can contribute more meaningfully to the economy in terms of revenue generation than it is doing now. This will, however, be dependent on appropriate infrastructure in tourist sites. It is against this backdrop that the Minister for Tourism, Catherine Afeku, has hinted of setting up an interministerial committee to help give tourist sites the needed attention.
We have to work together and let them see how interdependent we are as a sector. So I have that cordial relation with the roads minister. I was giving you the example of Kakum. There's only about 3 to 4 kilometers left and the numbers are going down. So lobbying the road sector ministers, like if you can finish this, we will improve the numbers that goes to Kakum and we can enhance the offerings at Kakum. So as a sector, we depend on other sectors to thrive. That's why it's important we put in interministerial committees to push our agenda. But I'm confident that we can do better. This is with road transport ministry. They have Gapoha, they have the port. But because you have good relations, you can always collaborate and let a cruise berth at one of their berths and business will go on.
Madam Afeku spoke to Joy Business at the launch of Royal Caribbean Cruise Line in Ghana. On his part, Managing Director of Cruises International, George Agrepolis, says Ghana is a prospective location for cruising concepts and hence could be making more gains if harnessed.
I see Africa as the last frontier of cruising. It's one area or one continent where the cruise line hasn't been active yet. So I want to bring the cruising concept and the opportunity to offer cruise holidays in the various countries along Southern Africa. And once we get to a size of market that the cruise lines will find it interesting enough to bring a ship to actually be placed permanently along the African or Southern African coast.
Bindu Travels and Tours is the main agent for the Royal Caribbean International, a cruising vessel for tourists around the globe. Managing Director of the company, Bindu Muki, urged Ghanaians to patronize cruiser ships as an alternative to flying.
I must say that I always felt sailing was a monotonous experience until I had my first family cruise this last December. And after 2 days on board, we decided it was high time we found out where our cabins were. The experience and the entertainment on board was an eye-opener for me and my family. And this is when we knew we had to share all this with you lovely people in my country, Ghana.
Plans are underway to establish a Royal Caribbean office in Ghana before end of the year. Bismarck Ausa, Joy Business.